Building low. Okay, let me just little thing. Oops. Okay. With Joyce. What's up? I was literally just about to get started. Yo! Is that Danganronpa? How's it going? You just wake up? Alright, well.
Hey.
Last time, poor man, Byakuya Grande didn't make it. Also, I forgot to mention your text is not appearing on your screen. My text? What text? Like the chat? Because I have it off for like, because I feel like on the stream I feel like the chat can like get in the way with the game, so I usually have it off. Sometimes I'll turn it on though, but for like, I mean, if you want it on, I can do that. I would have to. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off. For this, I'll keep it off. Oh, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. I can see the chat regardless. So, anyways, let's see. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yes. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? That would make sense. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't that confusing? Absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although seeing was impossible and there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Or then there's a possibility. I thought you weren't aware, so I'm just informing you in case. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry. Are you talking about her? Okay, I guess we'll talk to everyone here first before we start actually investigating. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. So that's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. It's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. For some reason, the game likes to display her interesting parts. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again. Made me remember it again visually, thank you. I totally needed to see that. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. Hey, it's so embarrassing. Please, please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask, I want people to forget it so easily. Sorry. Ah, I can't stand it. Oh. That's a truth bullet? Why is that a truth bullet? Okay then. Somehow we're going to be using that in a document, or not a document, but like an argument. Like it's used as a... Well, a truth bullet is technically a document in your brain. Mahiro, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you're expecting me to say? Because I feel terrible. Oh. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with this. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I'd only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Ugh, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
Hey,
A clue? Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, she took a photo. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please? Let's see. Who's missing? I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. Alright, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
Better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
You understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Oh, Hellhound... What? Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is a Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver.
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Is that really what a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Wahahaha. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not realized? Or not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
Glitch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you will still... What? You still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? About a freaking earring. It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. I thought it was a gasp in floorboard. I can't read. Okay, anyways. Investigate the top of the table. The only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplained smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuyo's body. Byakuyo Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuyo's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they?
perhaps
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuyo during the blackout? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? The blood flowing from Byakuyo's body formed a huge pool under the table. It's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered. What? Oh, there's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Wait, there don't seem? Isn't it? But there doesn't seem to be any... Whatever, man. English is a confusing language. I'm pretty sure I'm right though, but you know. I'm trying to... originally I was trying to examine the knife, but... A bloody knife? Is this the weapon that killed Byakuyo? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuyo thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. What? Duralumin case. I cannot read that freaking word. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? So, from what I've been seeing, somebody stuck glowing paint on this knife, taped it under the desk, and then I guess they used it to kill Byakuya during the blackout. So if it's glowing paint, somebody like planned out this kill like way before this. Night vision goggles, glowing paint on the knife, glowing tape stuck on the under the desk or table. What? Something else I didn't investigate? Oh, his body. The body collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. Looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? I mean, he's a pretty big guy. I don't think he would die from a single stab, so... I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Alright, let's see... What? Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? Hard plastic case. But it's just a case. The inside is empty. I wonder what it was, or I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is a small key. Must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right there, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon was used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? Ha, good rhyme. A case packed with all of this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? Nah, it can't be right. He's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. And then he still died, so... Can I leave now? What could I possibly... Okay. Wait, air conditioner? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote controlled. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Suspicious. Now then, where else should I investigate? Oh, I can leave now?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment? What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? Because you're the main protagonist, duh. You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. Okay. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Oh yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what you said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. So... let's see... dining hall... that's closed. Okay, we'll talk to... these two. See what they have to say.
I see.
Apparently,
I
a great
see.
man once said, investigations should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us. Even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Teehee. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? I love that face with the Usopp nose. Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? Lolly la la, I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie. Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. You should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite at it. What?
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during a blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's
Oh, sorry. I cut you off there. Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
it's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
The future being pitch black is relatable. Jahaha, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Hehehe. Aren't they awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell was going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
Yeah, praise me, let me bite ya! Why did she want to bite? Wait, did she actually... This girl actually... I thought she was like trying to say, like, use a metaphor, she actually physically bit me. Ouch, why are you really biting me? Steer clear of her. Munch. Crunch. Hello, other tall lady. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It
no?
appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? Huh? You ever seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Fire door. Can we go through it? Nope. I just want to know, where does she bite me exactly? Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife sitting next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. Damn, that means Byakuya pretty much got a good touch from... If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Wait. Okay. Right now, here's what I think the suspects are from the stuff I've gotten. I'm thinking either it's Peko, because she was gone pretty much like the entire time, then comes back when he's dead, so that's kind of suspicious. Then the remark about the AC, I feel like who would be able to use that? I'm thinking maybe it's a bit of a stretch, but I feel like Soda, the ultimate engineer or whatever, will probably be able to tamper with something like that to make it have a blackout at a specific time using that air conditioner. But then there's also the knife that was already in there before Byakuya was able to pat down everyone. And like the only person that I think was in here before this whole party thing happened was him, Nagito. So I'm thinking so far those three people are the most suspicious out of everyone else here. But we'll see. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. And I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Okay. Oh, isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked. Pause on that, my good sir.
Well, guess that's
Is
about it.
this fit for a tropical island? I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less... Wait, didn't you just say that already? Okay. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Pause. Where did you get it? that's Nekomaru. Apparently he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since it's often has happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. If they worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... Ah! I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Okay. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. It's kind of nice they tell me that I'm pretty much done here, so I don't have to worry if I missed anything by looking over everything, you know? Oh, hello. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell was going on here with this is? Makes me wonder. Oh, well. I guess we'll find out what he means later. The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full of cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. What was with that ... There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Interesting. Stacks of clean tablecloths. Looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess something strange here. What else can we analyze? This. There's an awful lot of boxes. I don't have time to go through each and every one of them. Okay, guess I should leave them alone. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this iron board? Or ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. I mean, I don't think it takes much to figure out that there's 3 irons on that board. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? So someone turned these irons on and short-circuited the entire building to have a blackout, and then killed Byakuya, and also removed the tablecloth? Or, well, if they removed the tablecloth and put it here, and there's still blood in that... Whatever, I will figure it out. Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're right. Why is he so... Like, bro, I can take my time here. Like, why are you so... trying to, like, rush me to leaving? Real suspicious of you, sir. Alright, and then there's... what else? Bathroom? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? I knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. How do I know someone's in there? What if it's just locked?
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. Might. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. I forgot, let me just check on my pet. Alright. You gonna say the same thing? Yeah. Hello, Peko. I can already tell, you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it? So, where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Ugh. What? Peko suddenly drops to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What's that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. Huh? What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. The number one thing in Danganronpa, the more obvious they try to make someone out to be the killer, the higher the chance they're not the killer. Alright. My boy Soda.
maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean,
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. We were looking for Byakuya after the blackout. I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
well,
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Damn. Just... You don't have to roast him like that. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. And
hey,
we're gonna open it? Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. He really called my boy Soda some suspicious looking as well. To be fair though, I can kind of see why he would think that. Is the staff used for busy work? Nothing particular that catches your eye, okay. Oh yeah, right, the circuit... Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. That's pretty high up. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with the snap ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Oh god. I did it!
Whoa!
Ah, it's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
And by the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how does someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how to reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Okay, Luffy,
I won't be
Mr.
fooled.
Fantastic. Liar. I'm serious, wanna see? I wanna see. Do it. Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross, it's grotesque. Aw. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
so cool.
Don't you think Monokuma is such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? That sentence is difficult for my brain. If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped, I'm telling you, it's those iron and the AC. It short-circuited or something. Let's use our brains, guys. Come on. Right? This remote control, is it for the office's air conditioner? Oh wait, no. I didn't... That's not a question. That's part of the... Okay. Anyways, same difference. Timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? So let's see, someone used the air conditioner here, the air conditioner in the dining hall, they turned the 3 irons on, caused a blackout, they used the night goggles, killed Byakuya, put him, actually, I guess they killed him from the desk somehow, or the table, with the knife that's taped under that table. Alright. That's my deduction of this crime scene.
Yep.
Okay, looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but... Aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like... Instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought. You sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Alright, so let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time I talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Well, that's true. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. What?
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
He's still trying to get his
It
earring.
is possible to get under the floor. It'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
Oops. Just smacked my phone.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from the outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. And the person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. If you want to come... Wait, you want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Now leave me alone. Damn, what a cinder. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Yes. Huh? When do we start talking about video games? Relatable. Only we get it. Us gamers. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
Glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I've not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright, so... restaurant. Alright, let's pick with Chiaki. I guess we're now discovered. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak on the floor from there, I think.
Yep.
Also, if you came right on... Okay, so pretty much just summed up what we were just discussing.
Hey,
What's your reasoning for coming here? Let's hurry. Oh, honestly, I forgot. Byakuya's cottage is this way. Oh, hello. The hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Besides, Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk, and then I just by chance ended up passing by the old building. Are you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Alright then, boy. Why do I keep seeing you in places before me?
All right.
If I get lost, please, who do you think I am? This is not the right place. I knew that. I'm just, you know, looking around. There it is. Good, come on. Huh? It's locked.
Hey,
Me? Derp. I guess we need to ask him for help. So Nagita took a deep breath.
hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay, did you call me? Nagito, why did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. Even that, I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
It's for the class trial. There's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Vavalos! I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, isn't this a nice place? Looks like the room's interior design isn't that different than mine. There's not much to worry about here. Okay. Shower room is beyond here. It's well organized and there's nothing suspicious about it. Alright. I'm assuming nothing. Yup. And then there's this interesting envelope. Envelope. Whatever. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya? Read it.
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Oh. Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? Yeah, that aged pretty poorly. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility. Just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other. And at that point, there'd be no turning back. So, Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
A strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
Oh, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Huh? What was that? It suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill them right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Curiouser and curiouser. Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. Oh! That was an accident? Wait, I didn't... How do I go to transcript? Let's see. He's pretty pale, I wonder if he's okay, but now is not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left, I better hurry over to the old building. Okay. Good thing the transcript existed. Not this way. What the hell was that loud voice just now? Bathroom is open, but I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside. What? Are you serious? It's been locked this entire time, and now that it's open, you're not gonna go in? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I don't lose to anyone. Not even my past self. Sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know what's behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, he said something like that shortly after the party started. Alright. Trying to use the door, but it was locked. I think I'd be angered by something like that. You've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. He says something stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Interesting. Oops. We need to go here. Alright, let's speak to Mikan about the body. If you like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Wah! Just bawling. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5 millimeters. I'm assuming it's millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? It's as thin as an ice pick or an awl. I think it's an awl.
Hey!
Hey, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey!
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Oh goodness. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analyzing these photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought. Byakuya was standing a far distance from the table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey!
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Ding dong bing bong! It's time.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Oh boy. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Let us go. Am I going the right way? I'm pretty sure I am, right? I'm starting to think I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Oops. Didn't want to do that. How's my pet doing? Clean. Back. System. Save. Alright. He told us to gather at a place called Monokuma Rock. I have a feeling there's a rocky, mountainish place over there. What? Oh, we don't go this way? Central Island. So for each trial, there's gonna, after the trial, I'm assuming the islands will be open, and since there's 5, multiply that by 2, about 10 people are going to die. Oh, this. Yep, 5 islands, and I can assume after trial, someone dies, then the person they find out gets executed, then the next island gets open, so at least 2 per island, so that's at least 10 people. I can assume. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? It's like Mount Rushmore, except... Is that what it's called? Rushmore? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? Whoever did that is pretty skilled. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You were right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. Still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. She's losing it. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell nah. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. Just chilling in my room and I suddenly heard that bad bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? Ew, how can you say something so
Do you
irresponsible?
understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive. Not here, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. He likes calling people that. I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then,
Remember
let
this
us
well.
begin.
A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey,
Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take this secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second.
What's this?
Hi, mon ami. Here's what are you what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. I... You actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Hello, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'm going ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. Told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. I'm just gonna save one more time. Whoa. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Oh, what the? Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? What? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear. It's quite a name. That's totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. No thoughts, head empty. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, we died. That's the end of the game. Okay, I thought I was gonna fly up like a rocket ship, not gonna lie. The elevator. This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. His teeth are chattering like cartoonishly. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. So, okay. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
You?
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Ooh, complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we all walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togrande. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. He said the thing. Oh yes, I would love to save. Okay, so... Change difficulty? Logic, kind... I mean, I think just neutral is fine. We're not trying to... Alright, let's do this trial. Who
Now then,
killed
let's begin
my
with
boy?
a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Oh my god, just one of
and
these
that person will
hung
earn
on a
the
rope.
right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
He said the thing.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism.
He said it, he said the thing.
Well,
Sus.
not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin. But what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
You should have a sound effect whenever people say it. I should. What sound would I play though?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue
Among
on our
Us.
minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our mind? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we can start with that. But ultimately, excuse me, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no, Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I know there is a small clip of Peter Family Guy that says, he said it, and points. He said the thing. Just something to do with like, oh, he said it, or like, oh, Among Us. God, I hate it. Among Us has ruined the English language. Anytime someone just says suspicious, imposter, venting, the words Among Us in a sentence, I just like, my mind just shatters. I'm like, oh god. Try to find the clip. I don't know how we can, if we can add it as a sound alert. I don't know how to add custom sound alerts, but I can just look it up. So please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. So like a Twitter, basically. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes containing within their statements, which means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, the relevant ones will be loaded to your truth cylinder. Left stick to move reticle, fire with X. Pay close attention to each character's statements. I can send you the website I use. Okay. Maybe like, yeah, I'll after like this trial and like I'll try to see if I can add it. Use the truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. I don't think I've ever ran out of time when I was playing Danganronpa, so that shouldn't be a problem. If you press the plus button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun. Oh god. Knife, bloodstain. What? Gaps in the floor. Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
How do I skip?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
We saw was strange. It clearly contradicts my information. Okay, I think I know.
Why was Byakuya in a place like that?
His body was under the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
Okay, I still remember some
they
controls.
probably moved the...
Shut up.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Objection.
Try to remember what the body looked like when you found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Also, no offense, but how was anyone supposed to move that body? You'd have to be pretty strong to move that body.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Why is everyone so mean to him? Everyone just hates on him.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
No.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's exactly what he said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons
Look at one of me swinging in the
and
background.
That's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Wait. It's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Marie, appreciate the follow. Wait, how do I get rid of this? Oh, okay. Maybe this? No.
Crap.
Okay. Crap! Connected to what Byakuya was doing. Wait, I need to read this again. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, probably... What to use? Maybe the murder threat? Hold on, how do I can't use the menu for... Oh, how do I open the... Don't you press X to open the menu? Okay, no, I can't open the menu. Wait, hold on. Night vision? Maybe? I guess it's gonna have to try. No. Let's see. I thought it would... Maybe then... I'm like... deducing... Because it can't be like all these accounts. I don't think they really have anything to do with it. What he was doing during the party. What was Byakuya doing during the party? I don't even remember, to be honest. This, maybe? No. Huh.
I can prove it with this.
Oh, the knife.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Okay, I totally knew that.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
Oh yeah, because of the glowing tape. Oh my god.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example,
He saw the glowing
someone
tape.
picked the knife up from
Okay,
under the
see,
table.
I got it.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
In the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point, there will be various. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only one lie or contradiction in a debate. This means the false weak spots. Yeah, I know. I know this already. You don't have to rely on your own logic to just. Oh god, I have to use my brain. Holding down R button slow. Yeah, I knew that already. Plus, movement controls. Okay. No more failing. Oh god. Oh god. That is way too many.
I'm sure Byakuya left under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
Okay, that's obviously fake.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Handhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Oh.
I doubt he could have seen the killer.
It's true, getting under the table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but the night vision goggles.
During the blackout. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, you must have seen the killer. But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see him either.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, jeez. No one was not expecting that. What?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised when I hear a sudden argument? Yes, I was. What the heck? No one's ever done that before. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. You're speaking to me, God. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter to the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of the remarks, it is important to know whether it's cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You'll lose counts of sharpness even if you miss. So please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If this happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it can be very big. Just like the regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the X button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? Okay, sorry, it appears there's been a delay in contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a break. What? What did that even... In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the names were changed. But don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the plus button during these arguments, you can review the controls, go out and have fun. That was so much to take in.
If you just the killer obviously
I didn't mean
used
to do
those
that.
night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Do I just keep slicing this?
If you just use common sense.
Oh.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I'm so confused.
If you just use common sense.
Alright, so... Do
The
I...
killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, do I use the... Okay, wait, hold
If
on,
you
let me
just
try
use
again.
common... The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What? I'm so what am I... Wait. What? Slash in the direction you press. Overturn. What the hell is a Kododama? Fire truth blade, select truth blade, concentrate, open. Oh, I feel like...
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
Oh.
That the killer used them.
Okay.
Because if they use night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Wait. Sure, Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute my...
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I'm so... I don't understand what it is. My mind, I don't understand what to do. Or like how...
If you just use common sense.
Okay, so...
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
Wait. Let me just pause. So... I know what the controls are, I just don't understand how I'm supposed to go about this. What is overturn? What?
If you just... The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Okay, so...
I can't back down!
What the... You cannot beat me in a mashing contest, that's for sure. Don't even...
Proof that the killer used them.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Damn it!
I don't know, I have no idea what to do.
If you just use
What am I
common
cutting,
sense,
exactly?
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. If you just use... The killer obviously used those night... That's gotta be it.
Okay, so we use that.
Proof that the killer used them.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned as the killer brought them to the crime scene.
It's the Duralumin. So I used the same one.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to... Wait.
In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, I forgot that. I keep thinking I gotta... Okay.
Damn it! If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night... That's gotta be it.
I can't back down! Where's your proof that the killer used them?
because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, I might have done it again. Okay. I think...
Then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Okay, there we go. That is so confusing. Oh my god.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Why did that take me so long to understand? I don't...
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Yahoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case. Since he was carrying it
I
around
hate
before
that I'm gonna have to probably use that truth blade thingy, whatever they called it. I'm gonna have to use that so many times in future trials. Oh my god, it's gonna be so annoying.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
If it's brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too, that's not possible because it was under the table. If it's hidden in the dining hall before the party even started, I should be able to prove it. The duct tape.
I see.
The one thing I got right.
Duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Duct tape. We probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic. But why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility because of... Okay, I know this one. Because of the... Where is it? Look at this.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
First kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone? Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies!
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where he couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? See. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader, as he said.
noise? Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Oh boy. Is it really one of us? It's a Danganronpa game. It's definitely one of us. Look how mischievous this little brat looks. Among Us. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Killer definitely used a mark. That's because of this mark, the killer was able to get to the knife under the table into his hands. Glowing paint?
I see!
Oh.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Not really true. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Just believes her instantly, wow.
Should be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
See, that's like the most obvious suspect, but because of how obvious it is, it's like 100% not Peko. For tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? No. After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will... Tell me there's color-coded weak spots now? If we call the weak spot you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains truths or lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullet that provide the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullet merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Is that a little hot in here? It actually kind of is. Like, literally, like, this room, it's a bit warm. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to agree or argue or agree based on what's been being debated. Oh my god. More rules. How many rules are they gonna throw at me? Territory account checks. What the f—
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
That's all she has to say?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Listening to Peko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her, but I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation that totally backs up her testimony. Who was it? How do I look at my...
Since Peko was in the office.
There we go. Okay, so the gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Teru couldn't. No, not this one. We had Teru's, Chiaki's, and who was the third one? I think it was Nidai, right? Nekomaru. Nekomaru kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. And then Chiaki's was... Chiaki was standing guard outside. Okay, I think it's Nekomaru's.
She could have caused a black... That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the not even the...
I agree
Guys
with that.
account? Yeah, I already got it, don't worry. Also, like, I'll just say this now. Please don't backseat until I ask for help. I want to be able to try to figure it out before I ask for help. But I appreciate you know, people trying to help me out. It's just, you know, I prefer it when I ask for it, you know. But yeah, I appreciate the enthusiasm of trying to help me figure it out.
It's nothing like that at all.
Crushing on Peko, I mean,
Peko's alibi.
she did have a stomach problem when we were speaking with her during the investigation, so I think she was... No, because it was closed before the party, right? Wait, no, she left before... Wait, when did she leave? I know she left with food, but... Was the door locked at that time? I don't remember. But I guess Peko was the one that was in the bathroom.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
So then, yeah, after Byakuya was murdered, or when the body was found, then Peko appeared. So I guess the bathroom was unlocked then?
The bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the
okay.
dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Damn, she was in the bathroom for that long? What'd she eat?
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit.
Real blunt about it.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after.
Jesus.
You can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you
What is wrong with this guy?
excited?
She's me.
Seriously, stop it.
Oh my gosh, Teru is absolute menace. He needs to live like in the outskirts of the island. He does not deserve to live among the entire crowd. That is us.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean?
You almost said it. I noticed I was like among and I was like, no, I'm not saying it.
What I mean is
I
it
refuse
possible
to
someone slipped her some laxatives?
like say it without realizing.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. There was no way that was a coincidence. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Are they gonna add another rule? Please don't. It's already confusing enough. Knife, timer, night vision, embarrassing pose. Why is embarrassing pose part of it?
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
Alright, so then...
I don't remember eating anything weird.
I'm pretty sure we used party
Now that
dishes.
you mention
Bullet.
it,
Embarrassing pose. Wait,
You brought food to the office, right?
let me make sure. It's gonna be a little bit embarrassing to see. Okay, don't mind the very suggestive photo there. Yukon tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time the lights came on, she ended up in a compromising position. Okay, that's completely useless then. It's definitely the party dish. Now the question is, which
Just a little bit from the
point
dining
am
There
I
might have been some
countering?
laxatives in it, don't you think?
I think the laxative we counter.
Laxatives would
Ruin the taste.
Okay, yeah, we're arguing against the orange one, so...
Did you
Hard dish.
I don't remember eating anything. Now that you mentioned, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives, don't you think?
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong. Because 2 people ate it and we're perfectly fine.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pecco wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Unless Akane is just completely immune to laxatives.
In it. I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Damn.
This bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Everyone is so rude. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. My brain just short-circuited there for a moment. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Well, it's definitely because of the AC timer and the iron being on. Iron's in the storage room. Oh my god. Iron in the storage room, storage table, tablecloth, territories account.
Who tripped the breaker and
Iron's in the storage room.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Bop you on the head.
Stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
No? Okay. I thought I was agreeing with it with the point I was gonna say, but alright. Let's just listen to everyone first.
Maybe they used a remote control. Probably messed. It does not have to be the break. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitter.
Okay, I
Or
think.
maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's.
Okay. I like you had to bring that up. I'm not a tragedy skin. Okay, they definitely short-circuited with the irons in the storage room. Now, I think I need to agree with
Power supply and transmit? Or maybe they
this
caused
one.
a power surge?
There we go.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. You found them right after the blackout.
Now, who did this?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Excuse me?
Hold on a second, let me speak too! You say
No, I'm
the
saying.
irons in the storage were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Oh my god, I have to do this stupid thing again. Okay, so
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
people who were in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. Is that really it? Narrowing down a suspect like that is dangerous. I should address it
The irons in the
first.
storage room caused the blackout. Then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way, and that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
I can't back down!
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the... If the irons caused the blackout...
Oops. Oh.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but... I mean, I totally meant to do that.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably. Is that an actual word?
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. Maybe the murder would have happened.
Oh man, poor Pekko.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area.
Okay, but Pekko looks like she's very athletic. She could probably jump super high. Wouldn't be surprised.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Her voice is so low. That's what I'm saying. Why are some of their voices really low? Because I have their voice audio maxed out. So like,
they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
I can check. System, no. System, options. Yeah, look, their voice volume is max. Maybe if I lower the background volume a bit. Try that.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Stop. Stop.
Huh, is that so? Well,
Enough.
let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
God.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
The amount of times I'm going to hear this in this game, I'm going to lose my mind.
Could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately,
That's true. We've been arguing, but we haven't really gone anywhere with these
despite
arguments.
the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
That's quite the statement.
Mean? Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
You so bipolar? Yeah, I don't like it.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the
Yo,
killer
I'm
is.
starting to think you're the killer. Pecco's out of the equation. Now I think it's just you.
I can't stand this anymore.
Or
I don't want to do this
maybe
to my
someone
friends.
else. I'm thinking like you or like... Or Soda.
I don't want to do
No,
this
it can't be
either.
Soda.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
I feel so bad for this girl. She does not deserve to be here.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Shut up, brat. Nobody asked.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the
Oh.
killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
See. Then care to tell me what's
First of all,
Oh, sorry, I cut you off there, buddy.
about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
You asking about how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glowing from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The power cord from the table lamp thing.
Here.
Oh, sorry. I keep cutting them off by accident. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move into the table in the dark. It's Nagito. It's Nagito. Yo, Nagito killed him. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Yep. So like this little the cord.
Here! Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
The power cord, you fools.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, prove.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Oh boy, you are in so much trouble, boy.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord
Oh
was you.
my god, I freaking...
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was
Is it really that simple though?
Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
He is acting kind of weird though, so like, I'm really starting to think it's him.
A chance to hide the knife under the table?
I get a chance to hide the knife on the table was when he was cleaning.
See. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... You factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning it. You're the only one who could have
Oh
done
my god.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine.
Look at this dude. He was trying to be so nice at the beginning of the game. Look at this guy. I know it's fake. It was a fake attitude, a fake personality.
You could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. With the trouble preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws a chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning. Oh, that's true. Coincidentally, he was the one that had to clean it.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but
He's sus.
regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Well, just admit it already.
Yeah, that's right. This stream ain't for children. We knew that the day we started playing the first one.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
I don't care anymore. You killed Byakuya. He gotta go.
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Jesus, look at this dude. He's insane.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Oi, oi. Back up, man. Personal space. Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Oh, he just admits it.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
This
And of course,
guy.
I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone. Right.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision guns. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And you all saw how that played. A twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that the Ultimate I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm lowly,
childhood-killing neighborhood pets! He seems
Honestly,
like the
now
sort
I
of
don't
person
even
whose
disagree.
eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like me.
Friday the 13th is
Quite the
canonical
hobby
in
you
this.
have there.
It's like exists in this world.
Now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
This dude.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Because he's the ultimate lucky student, haha.
Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Ultimate lucky student.
I see!
I know that. I knew it.
The ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning.
Wow, I need that kind of confidence.
You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed?
I knew Byakuya was gonna be the first to go. Oh my
It's
god.
only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to
I don't really
shine.
care about this dialogue, man. Just execute this, man. I want to see the execution.
That was my only.
How brutal is it gonna be?
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this site.
Yeah, for real. I'm with this guy for once.
Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
His reaction.
How should I put this?
What do you say?
Oh my god, please don't tell me there was somebody else.
I already know that, but
Are you serious? There was someone else?
there's just something really strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Then again, in the first game, Byakuya tried to make himself look like the killer, kind of. But then it wasn't him.
For now, might I suggest you listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. So that will be explained later. First of all, are you serious? I can't oh my god. It's not him, it's someone else. That is too many bullets.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
So I can't shoot this.
He has already confessed.
So I can like...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Wait.
Thanks for wasting our time, Stinky Bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Wait, I completely forgot. The autopsy said the stab wound was like, what, 5 millimeters in diameter? But the knife...
The killer is so obvious. He has already confessed. That bastard Nagito...
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh my god.
No, that's wrong.
Who did it then? Like a pick? Someone used like a pick or something?
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was
Look
the
at you,
murder
look at her
weapon.
over there.
Based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. 5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
So confused.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
Sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are
freaking-
at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Truth is beyond our sight. No, it can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. What? What could I possibly use? This?
I can prove it with this. Even if
Oh,
I
wow.
couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
Don't act so surprised.
The one who told me, remember? Where everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm
Okay, we
What the
been through
hell?
this.
What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys?
Perhaps the break...
Hold on a sec.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Hey.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
I don't think so. I think she's cool.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and
Whatever.
Naruto said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, but he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the same time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
You could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing pink. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I don't even... You gotta be kidding me. We did all of that and wasted our time? Are you serious? Now it's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible, because if we don't, we are all gonna die. What if we all just die and that's the game? What?
Well now.
Class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. How's this? For those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their What? But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion! 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. A button to continue on guessing. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. Oh. I was actually about to... There's no way you'd be able to guess what the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
I'm sad.
You're so evil!
Villain, you are truly a villain. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool to, like, see who it is. Okay.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it, 'cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Is there something wrong with that? Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
That sounds sad.
About your looks.
Why does Mika think Nagito looks clean? There's no blood.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth. If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something.
Oh man, the tablecloth in the storage room.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth is bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right? I don't understand at all!
Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Roger that. You look like you're onto something.
Really? That sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters, blah 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 blah. Okay, we know this. Various letters will fly across the screen. Two different letters clash, you'll take damage. Two of the same letters clash, they will fuse. What? You must make two of the same letters clash while you try not to let two different letters clash. That is what's most important. Remember that I've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle to the left with the left stick and press A button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful when you press the A button while the letter. You can shoot where your cursor is aimed. Okay. Catch and release. You can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the A button, and after you fuse them, fire with the A button. It's a whole lot of A buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Display the questions... What? Display the question with the Y button and figure out what keyword will answer that question. Instead of pressing the A button to fire the letter, please press the X button. That happens at the same time the letters blows up and will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, will fit the keyword. If it's not, damage. You must write the keyword in order. Based on flying letters, please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be careful. Okay, that... I think I understand. The place Bianca got stabbed and the place where the killers were stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something's coming to me. A little bit more. I'm feeling I can see something. Oh god. Oh, what in the world? Okay, that's not it. Nope. What? Okay. Ow. What happened? Oh. Under. Okay, okay. Oh shoot, I didn't see that. Under. Okay. Whose busted car is outside driving? Get that fixed. Oh shoot. Under the... Under that. Under that. Under the what? No. Under the floor? Oh, shoot. I'm getting hurt. Wait. Oh, what the? Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I started to get it. Okay, so under the... Okay. It wasn't as... Okay. That wasn't so bad. I understand how to do that.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone in here who does it.
One person here should know how to get under the floorboards. What? I don't know. I mean, Chiaki was in... I'm thinking Chiaki or Ryu. Because they were mentioning, okay, so maybe Chiaki? They were talking about looking for how to get from the, you were trying to find out if you can get under the floorboards, right? Didn't you find something? Oh, that's true. The only thing I found was that there was no way to get under the floorboards from outside. Alright, that's true. Someone else was investigating how to go under the floorboards? I don't remember who. Who was it? God, I don't remember. Am I really gonna have to guess? I genuinely don't remember who else was investigating. Chiaki and I don't even know what's his name. Fuyuhiko. They were outside. They couldn't find a way to get there from the outside. She was not doing Gundam?
You're the only one!
I literally, when I said that out loud, I was like, oh wait, Gundam.
Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Yep. I don't need to see flashbacks.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legends say. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could be. Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began,
No way.
then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Did Gundam? No way Gundam killed him. Did he?
So,
Did he?
Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction,
I don't think he killed them.
it is of no concern. True, this is the evil
No way.
4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound's earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know. Anyway, it sounds like you can
Who
go
would
under
know
the
about
floorboards
this?
from the storage room. And that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You were saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further. But I was unable to leave.
Huh.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
He literally couldn't go in.
Really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
I mean, he would have to get in the building, and Chiaki would have mentioned that, wouldn't she? We're now allowed to use the silencer, a gun. You can use the silencer with the A button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Oh, you mean like... Oh, okay, I thought you meant like, like an actual silencer gun. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, I got it. I already know about the white noise, shooting it down with A button. Ibuki's account, Terata's account, Chiaki's account, Kazuichi's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
You could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
The only person who doesn't have an alibi during the party is Fuyuhiko, but is he really the killer?
During the party, the killer
Ibuki was able to discern all the noise people were making. Mahiru, Kazuichi, Ibuki. Okay. Dust in the kitchen is powered by electricity. It's open up. Shaker standing on our side. Ibuki paint. Oh, Chiaki's account.
was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all without going to the storage
Room in the dark. Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
That means you have no alibi.
Are you?
The culprit is self-evident.
Did I miss? That missed. Are you kidding me?
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day without going to the
Storage room in the dark. Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
That means you have no alibi.
I can't believe
No,
the shots that I made earlier missed. Are you kidding me?
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
He was walking around. Yeah, we already read
I
that.
saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh, no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
And someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Oh boy.
It was probably...
Every time they give me an idea of who it might be, throw something else.
If someone disappeared during the blackout...
Oh god, now I have no idea.
That Walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again, it appears. Oh.
We're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
The fire door. I forgot about that.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that, it's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Feels like moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested. So I might do the quick. I'm thinking fire door, right?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Fire dish, door aluminum case, kitchen equipment list, murder threat. Yeah.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Crap!
No?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Kitchen equipment list, door aluminum case, party dishes,
It's like
fire.
making a seafood bowl without fish.
It's definitely the fire door. Everything else doesn't sound like it's work.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Man.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Party dish,
Moving to the storage room like that.
case.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Let me just see it. Let me try using it on other points.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light?
Are you serious? Okay, so night vision and pair of string.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Okay, that wasn't it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Murder threat, kitchen equipment list. Come on.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with. What if they used a light?
Okay,
I agree with that.
I just used the wrong bullet, but. Oh!
You know, the killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list. It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, The killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
See, I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole?
I
wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
Oh, I gotta do this again.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
No, I'm gonna lose against something like him. I mean, you might feel that way. I feel like I'm gonna mess up.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Well, I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Oops,
After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Sure that any light source in a dark hallway would have stood out, so if the killer did have light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was...
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if the light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi could was because the hallway. So if the light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh, that was... No, it worked. I'm not gonna question it.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. I actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you told me to call it the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? What? Please don't let me pick. I still don't know. The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Do I just... I don't want to guess. I mean, I'm gonna have to guess. How do I pause? I can't pause. Are you serious? I just have to pick somebody? Okay, we'll just go around and...
You're the only one! Fairy tale. Could it be you?
Wait. I was just guessing.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Terry's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
Oh, that's true.
That's it? That's the only
I was like,
reason you're treating
portable
me like
stove,
a
and I'm
killer?
like, you know what? I'm just gonna guess Teruteru, and if it's not him, then I'm just gonna keep going in a circle.
You're cruel.
Hmm.
Cruel. Teruteru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook, it's so upset. Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under
Just
the
going in
floorboards.
circles.
The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Oh, what? I actually guess. Alright, the victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark? Oh. I have no idea.
Crap!
Oh my god. Alright, time to guess. What was the mark? Victim was targeted by a mark? What was the mark? Targeted by a mark? What? What mark? I didn't see a mark on him. Maybe his voice? No.
can prove it with
The
this.
glowing tape?
The mark you're talking about is
Oh
the
my
glowing
God.
paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
I thought they meant the mark on his body, not like
So,
that kind of mark.
Killer
Oh my
used the
god.
mark that I
Whatever.
prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nabito's plan all along?
Well, Teru,
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now, we should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout? Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall?
He could have just
during
said
the
something under
blackout?
though, right?
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking at sweat. So, if you want, you should try looking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why would you keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Geez, this is probably the... I was not expecting the first trial to be this long.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There's definitely a contradiction hidden within those remarks. Now he likes to mess with everyone? Yo, for real, this dude.
Let me ask you again.
Let's stand on gaps in the floor. Oh, wait a minute.
Storage room during the
blackout. There's no way I went to this. I was somewhere
totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have it at the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot...
Shut up.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Big brain.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Huh? Why?
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
But...
See. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
There, he's reverted to...
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major
in the dining hall during the blackout.
Speaking, great accent, buddy.
Right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way we could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something
Oh,
like
damn
this
time.
shouldn't be decided by gut
His
instinct.
accent just came out.
People's lives are at stake.
Oh my god.
Right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
I love his accent.
He's definitely lying.
However,
Oh
I
my
am not
god.
sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can't.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. What?
Crap.
What in the... What do I even throw?
I can prove it with this.
I literally picked it as soon as you said it.
You were in the dining hall when the power came back. And you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Oh, my brain.
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question.
So you're in the backseat? Nah, it's okay. I
Well,
literally like the second I picked it, I then saw it, so I was like, oh, we both had the same idea.
It's a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so insightful.
Big brains.
You can't answer, Teru Teru?
And someone as perverted as him would definitely remember something like that.
From my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru Teru.
She
I'm
said the same thing.
disappointed too, you know.
Exactly.
It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
There's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad distance. This is too cruel.
Oh, you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
I can't even understand what he's saying. He's speaking too fast. And he has that accent.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Takuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about
It was obviously the little pick thing, or whatever it's called.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Fucking think about this. Thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. I don't know what the thing is called. Yeah, like the pick thing. Wait. How do I? Oh god, skewer? It's 2 words. Oh my god. Oh! No. No. Iron! Oh. Okay, iron. The skewer. Oh god, wait. Oh. Iron skewer. Oh shoot, I didn't. Oh. Where's the cake? Are you kidding me? Okay. Skewer. Oh god. Where's the E? Yeah. Oh. Skew W. I know how to spell. No, I didn't mean to. I forgot I was using. Okay. Skewer. Where's the W? Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. There's so many N's. I need a. Thank you. Skew ER. I am getting hurt. Like me, you can't spell. That's alright. I'm still getting hurt a lot though. Where's the R? Okay, just tank the hits. Okay, there it is. Oh, with a K, not a C. Yeah, it's spelled with a K.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip that.
So that
I'm skipping the
missing iron
flashbacks.
skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Oh my god, it's foaming. Alva Lavigne!
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building. Which means
So it's somewhere in the old building.
obviously it is somewhere in the old
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
He's resorted to monkey. Soul shield, something I was which I have to say. It'll probably be pain for you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle when you beat down the panic opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time the panic talk action. PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker and press the A button. And you'll be able to lock on your opponent's remarks. Keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock on. Okay. If you release the A button in time with the tempo marker, it'll just like the lock marker and destroy it. Okay. DDR again is basically a rhythm game. If you cannot destroy the remarks within time, you'll end up getting hurt. Okay. Final blow. Destroy all your opponents. Okay, final argument. 4 words will be displayed on top, bottom, left, right sides of the screen. Each of those 4 words which corresponds to the A, B, X, Y button. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Let's make your arguments. Also, jeez.
What the hell you even saying, you super cutter, hey?
Oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country head? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Oh my god, I kind of want him alive just to hear him speak that accent.
I'm not hiding anything.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything.
All right.
Shut up. That's impossible.
What the?
Nonsense. Unforgivable. I don't know. Paris Hilton. Shut up. That's impossible. Nonsense. Unforgivable. I don't know. Paris Hilton.
How long is this?
Unforgivable. Where would the weapon be?
The bone. What? I was panicking. I didn't know what it said. On the bone meat? Okay.
Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone? Bone? Meat bone. What?
I don't know. Paris Hilton. Shut up. That's impossible. Where would the weapon be?
I. Is that not? Did I not write that properly? On the, I know it's like on the meat bone, on the bone meat. What the hell? Meat bone, whatever. Oh my god, I gotta do this all over again.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
I didn't mean to do that.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Where would the weapon be?
What?
That's impossible!
What?
Shut up!
I'm literally confused. Am I not supposed to use all the words?
Where would the weapon be? Nonsense!
Okay, can I just... I'm genuinely confused. I don't understand.
I don't know. Paris Hilton!
Deliver your closing mark by pressing on the term in correct order. You will complete your final strike.
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
Are you f***ing kidding me? Meat on the bone?
The iron skewer has been hidden.
I...
Besides a piece of meat on the
That
bone.
shit's... Okay.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Bianca and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
Alright, I got it. That was a little
But in fact,
annoying,
only
but
place you could hide the weapon
that's fine.
is inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Meat on the bone. Who the hell says that?
Out of all the dishes you
It's not even on the bone, it's skewered by it.
that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now? I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now!
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry
So,
up and bring
this
it over.
chef killed him.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here. I'm already eating it.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Ah, no. What is this? So yummy.
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat.
I wonder what it is.
Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
The chef.
As expected of
I
Terran
am
Tyranny,
so glad it's you.
plastic
Oh
weapon
my
for the
goodness.
ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
What? I'm glad the subtitles are there, because otherwise I wouldn't have understood what he just said.
You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loud-mouthed, fast-food-eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Oh my god.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end.
No, we don't. We know it's him. Just vote. We don't need to do that. Who cares? Who cares?
So, we need to do it.
Oh my god. Closing argument. Complimentary summary of the case. Yeah, I kind of know this already. 3 or 5 truth panels, one set. Okay. Move the right on the gaps of each page will display hints at the top of the screen. Okay, blah blah. The truth panel will display a hint as well. The hint explains the scenes contained in that panel. Put together the two hints, think carefully. Of course, don't forget there'll be a time limit. Basically, just explain what happened. Oh. Didn't just start with it? Oh wait, it's right there. Hmm. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, okay. What? Oh, I didn't realize I... Oh my god. I'm skipping all that.
We will never give up.
Why did this game... So, just because I get it wrong, everyone just votes for me? That is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Oh, it changed. That looks like Moon Knight over here. At least they tell you that you got it wrong as soon as you put it? Yeah, right? What? Sorry? Oh, this is... Oh, oops. This goes... What? Okay, so 11:30 is when the blackout happened, right? I'm trying to duck under the table. That goes... No.